You're listening to the FTWpodcast.com, where we talk about wrestling in all of its laughable glory. Here's a clip from this week's episode.
All right, so here we go. Lumberjack Match.
Do Harrison a favor and throw the towel in now, Joe.
You done, right? You done? I'm introing the segment for people who have never seen this.
Go.
Okay, thank you.
Well,
yeah. Okay. Lumberjack Match. For those of you guys who've never done that, who've never seen this before, each one of us is going to argue about a point, and then the other guys are basically going to toss in swear words and make fun of each other. This is concerning the Kharma crying segment that was on Raw. I am pro. Kevin is against. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to let the loser go first. Kevin, take it away. Show everybody why you're wrong.
Dude, are you going to take that from him? Come on,
Oh, yeah, he is. He's going to take it and like it. No lube.
Bullshit. I'm not taking that bullshit from a skinny bitch in Cleveland.
Booyah!
Here's why this
Shut
was
up, Rob. You're from Chicago.
Why in the hell would you mess
Chicago.
with what Kharma is doing, what they are doing with her, and the wrecking machine that she can be at this point? Why remotely look at the fear that you saw these divas have every time she came out. She was getting a good crowd reaction in the first weeks that she's been here because of name recognition on the indie circuit, because she's so different than the rest of the divas. And you, even when this is going on, the fans are booing. They're booing this happening. This was a giant mistake at this point. Let me say this, and I'll state this first of all. 6 months from now, I'm in. I'm in for what I think they're going to do, which to me, I think it's something around the fact that she's not beautiful like the rest of the divas. That's where I think this is going. But not right now. Wreck face. Do not mess with what is working. This is complete stupidity. Why? Why would you do this? She hasn't even wrestled a match yet. To let her destroy, she should have cleaned house in that ring with at least half the people over the top. Maybe Beth Phoenix gets some shots in and slows her down. She should have cleaned that damn ring out instead of falling to her knees and crying.
You finished?
Check 1, 2, 3.
Get him.
You want to know why you're wrong, Kevin? Because it's been done
This is breaking.
before. It is tired, it is trite, and it's approaching a trope at this point. Oh, wow, I'm Kharma. I'm a big beast. I'm coming in just like, well, let's say Kane. Let's say any other large athlete that entered into WWE in the past. It was that same thing. It was a storyline. You could practically plot it out like Mad Libs. Each guy, you just put in the name, and then here's the next 6 months. The fact that Kharma came out and is crying in the ring, and by the way, if you are right, if that's the reason why she hates it because she's not beautiful, I swear to God, I will go on a shooting spree. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Moving on. Kharma crying in the middle of the ring throws a curveball, an absolutely amazing curveball to this situation, because now you want to know, why was she crying? It wasn't just, hey, let's watch a locomotive crash through a house. It's like, well, let's watch somebody crash through a house and wonder why they're crashing through the house. It's an amazing thing to see happen.
You're just referencing last night's episode of House.
I did. Whatever. The fact is, now Kharma, the character, has depth and emotion, and I want to see that.
Which 6 months from now, I'm in. Like I said, I completely
6 months
agree
from
with you.
now,
But this
it'll
is never. You said this has been done before. Fine, it's been done before with Kane. It's been done before with the Big Show. It's never been done in the WWE with a female wrestler. This is completely new stuff.
It's not completely new. It's different flavor. That's all.
Doesn't matter. It's still new
the
for this situation. It's still new for this situation. No one has ever had the chance to dominate like she does, because the WWE just wants to throw out skinny model type people who can't wrestle. She had so much backing from the fans. Look at how this went, because the fans don't want to see that yet. They want to see her clobber these girls and bomb them in the middle of the ring.
Right. And if she did that, all she would be is a wrecking ball. And it would just be taking the Diva division and turning it into just exactly what it is now, which is a novelty. Now there's something interesting going on here. You have the main driving force in why, basically, the main driving force in what makes the Divas interesting completely interesting. I mean,
you said it's a novelty. 2 to 3 weeks ago, you agreed with me that this was the best thing going in the Divas division. By
For
far.
2 weeks.
This was the most interesting thing and the only thing that we cared about. Why 2 weeks later is it now a novelty?
Because it was getting tired. It was a dead horse before it started. It was interesting at first because it's like, great, now here we go. And then now going into it, I'm like, now that I see what they were thinking, I'm going, this is genius, is what this is. it's perfect because what it does is it basically takes something that everybody was expecting and turns it on its head. It is a daring and bold move by a company that does not need to be making daring and bold moves. And I think it shows signs of life in WWE creative, especially in probably one of the biggest jokes that they have going on right now, which is the Divas division, which nothing against the Divas.
All right,
Daring and bold, I will
guys.
Daring and bold, I will agree with. This is the wrong time. Get it, Garvin. Sorry.
Go, Garvin.
Okay.
Get him.
All right. Just to break some news, I haven't seen anything official. It's just going on Twitter right now. I actually started about 15, 20 minutes ago.
It's also on f4wonline.com.
Well,
yeah, it's everywhere, but there's no official sources. Regardless, the story that's going on right now is that the reason why this was done was to write off Kharma because Kharma is injured and will be out for the next 9 months.
She's going to be out for 9 months. That's my bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You're kidding me.
Seriously?
So continue your conversation and include that into your overall opinion.
Kevin, you win. What? My entire thing, my entire argument's invalid. I mean, if there's no driving force behind it that makes it completely interesting, then all it is just like, oh wow, you flipped a quarter and it landed on its edge. I mean, it's complete chance. No, Kev, you totally win this one.
How did she get injured? Does it say?
No. I didn't see any.
I mean, she hasn't wrestled. That's what I don't understand.
I haven't seen a reference of an injury, but I am looking at Facebook and seeing people comment and basically calling her Mark Henry with braids and talent.
Oh, I shouldn't have laughed at that.
Yeah, because I've got everything open on my screen, I've moved away from the story, but everything that I've seen says that she's injured, 9 months, but nothing has been specifically said as far as making that official, what the injury was.
But 9 months,
if she's been significant,
that's gotta be
yes.
big. Yeah,
yes.
That's like a broken, collarbone or something.
And
maybe she wasn't injured in the ring. Maybe she was injured outside, like in an accident.
Like I said,
possible.
Bad guys.
Yeah. Wait, what? Anyway, so yeah, Kevin, I'll give this one to you because I mean, my whole thing hinged on the fact that this was storyline, it was scripted and everything. I still think that if it was, it would be awesome.
They could have recovered it. I mean, if they were going to have her cry, if she would have got up and just started pounding on all the divas like it was the Beta Man, that would have been awesome.
No, if she would have beat him up while crying, that would have been even better.
But yeah,
I mean, look, it's
such a bummer.
It really is. Well,
fair.
look forward. I hope she recovers and comes back in 9 weeks. I mean, that sucks, man, because she was going from TNA to WWE, huge heat in WWE. Like we kept talking about how amazing she was in the Divas division.
She had the best build-up, and then
and then now she gets injured. Yeah, Mark Henry with talent and braids.
Well, you've heard our thoughts, but now we want to hear from you. You can find us on Facebook and Twitter, and even join us live every Tuesday at 8 p.m. at the FTWpodcast.com.